Hi, this is Sean Overton with OneStepRemove.com. In this video, I'm standing outside in front of our office, and you're probably wondering why, as are my employees more than likely. I was looking for any plausible excuse that I could to come outside and still think that I was doing something productive. And I thought, well, maybe if I make a video, I can get away with it. And it kind of got me thinking about what people are expecting from their automated systems. And for those of you that have traded for several years and day traded, the idea of having a program do all that work for you while you just go out to the beach or hang out with your kids or do whatever it is that you do, that sounds awfully appealing. So I think it's important to address what realistic expectations of a system are. When it gets up and running, yes, that is a reasonable expectation, more or less. You still have to keep your thumb on it, and you want to check on the system several times a day, especially if you're trading a large balance. But the time from starting the process where you decide to tell a programmer to make the system to the point where you evaluate it, you start running it live, and then where you get to that happy dreamland of working without really working, the software does it for you, is very involved. Best case scenario, it takes several months, and that's if your strategy is already defined and you've overcome the hurdle of coming up with something profitable. If you're starting from scratch, it's totally unreasonable. You should expect it to take years. But if you are bringing experience to the table and you are simply doing the software development part, like I said, realistically, you're looking at several months, because it's not just a programming issue, it's how it interacts with the market. You can do all the back tests in the world, but it doesn't tell you exactly how it's going to execute day to day. And there are unexpected hiccups that come up. So I have clients that have very clever ways of looking at the market and deciding when to trade, but if those ideas are very execution sensitive, more than likely you're going to have to go back to the drawing board, and then you're going to have to go back to the drawing board over and over and over again. You have to pour through the reports, you need to audit the execution of your trades, not just because your broker might be messing with you. That's not really as common as it used to be. More than likely you have to worry about slippage and the quality of execution, and that does vary by broker, so you have to double check and see if your system falls apart because it's bad or because of the broker. It's when you add all those things up, it just takes forever to get through, even if you have somebody dedicated to it full time. So if you go into the process knowing that realistically you're going to be 6 months from start to finish, that's probably more reasonable. If you have any questions on this, my name is Sean Overton, and you can find me at www.onestepremove.com. Thank you for listening.